Hello everyone, welcome back to Mortal Glory. Last time, it felt like things were going badly. I've seen actually this one might actually go badly. It felt like things were going badly here, but Gideon, my boy Gideon, with this knockback is really helping us here. As you see, we kind of lost 2 in a row here, which ruined our momentum. And losing 1 in the first round is terrible. But Gideon's been doing a really good job. His skills are doing quite a lot. He's getting into melee. He's doing the knockbacks. Zotchi is back on the roster, just being pretty much a straight upgrade from the previous guy. And now they about have the same injury tokens. We've got a little bit of a ways to go before Gideon is going to start getting any sort of titles. And Theron is still doing decent and will continue to help us here. Okay. Just have a quick look over. Decent defenses. Not a huge amount of health. Decent damage, 3 moves. Mildly scary. 2 ways to throw spear with 27 damage. Is very scary. Only 2 moves. And low-ish defenses. But is definitely quite intimidating. 5 moves. Low armor, low health. Probably can take him out pretty quick. And Dolores is also pretty scary. Not much in the magic defense department. I think we want to stick with... I don't think... Unless there's a very good recruit here. And unfortunately... 4 werewolves. And a wizard, which we can't... Which are not useful to us. Edgar, Samuel, Reginald, and Milway. Not we can afford. We can only afford up to this tier. So we'd be looking at an Undyne here, which will be Ione or Eurydice. And out of the 2, it will be Eurydice. But even then, do we invest 120 gold into a person here? Even though they have actually they're a decent person actually. You know, the stats that matter here are actually not too bad. They've got the physical damage and magic damage. If this was turn 1 or round 1, Eurydice would be great, but unfortunately, not today, my friend. And we got a couple of things here. Chaos Blessing. We're going to teach Theron, just because it's super nice. Sorry, quick pause there. Phone call. Yeah, Chaos Blessing, just a random buff every other turn, is really nice and may actually help us out a lot. Rooted Bash is nice, just for the physical +5. This is a very nice item. Where does it go is the question. We're already very low in the armor department. The Rooted Bash means it's probably going to go on one of these 2. And I'm thinking potentially Gideon here. And the reason I'm thinking that is we can then move this over here to give you the... they'll both have then 3 moves. It'd be a shame to lose the 4 moves off this, but I think it's probably better to give him 3 moves. And then I guess it's the choice of essentially 5 physical damage, 1 knockback chance, 1 armor, and 5 agility versus 2 knockback chance. A lot of health, actually. The health may be the thing we look for here. Well, let's see what we got up at the top here. We got a decent amount of money to spend. Energize is nice. It lasts a round. Doesn't cost anything. It's one of those things where we kind of look at Energize as a potential game winner, because like we learnt, you know, being able to get into combat and smash stuff is the winner. Steam Spray, Poison Rain, Disintegration Blast. I like the name of it. It's 100% of magic damage. Does magic +10. So that's basically just a free 35 damage. Not bad. This number can get a lot higher. This is probably the lowest number we've had on a wizard in a while. But he's doing so much buffing and debuffing. Is kind of what we have him around for. I like this. We can't afford it. And we can't sell this for any money. That's the other unfortunate part. That's just basically an upgraded version of that. So again, we could sell this for this if we think that that's worth doing. Essentially a slightly better version because of the extra agility than this, so again, maybe a possibility. We look into it, especially because it gives it an armor. And it gives an armor as well, to be fair. This also gives 4 health. Not a huge amount when you think about it. We probably want to go for an armor, just because, you know, it's a missing slot. And looking at the kind of items we've got going on here, we don't have actually very good items across the board. And that's the result of us not being able to gain that momentum with the money. So anything here that helps us keep that momentum going is going to be very nice. And I think that's kind of how you have to play it when you've fallen behind in money, is each round has to be something that pushes you forward until you're more comfortable without them, with being able to win without spending money. And I don't think we're at that point yet, especially because you know, we're missing slots here. We really shouldn't be thinking about trying to upgrade this stuff when we've got something here we need to upgrade. Just a quick double check. I think most of this was physical. 4, 14, 18. Well, you got decent magic, but I don't think you do anything magical. So, yeah, it's all physical. So armor is the name of the game here. Which is why this would have been so nice, which is a shame. We'll need loads of money to get up to that. We need 100 and almost 200 gold to get to this. I don't think we can sell enough so you can get remotely close. See, this robe, 6 wisdom, 20 critical chance. See what we could do here. This is a weird play. Move this to here for the extra 3 magic damage. In fact, even less. Yeah, no, it'd be like 1 magic damage, maybe 2. A lot less health. Lose a bit of the mana, which we don't really need anyway. Massive amounts of crit. We move this over here into Xochi. He has a lot of health there. The wisdom actually, it's probably not worth it unless we gave him a spell. I don't think that's actually anything useful. Let's just double check our spells here. Maybe we invest into that. Versatile jab is always nice, but again, we don't really have a spell sword. Magically energize yourself to boost your speed. See, energize is a really good skill. But would I spend that on someone here? No. If energize could be used on someone else, it'd be OP. Graceful cut is actually quite good. The extra agility at that point would be nice, but are we going to get into range with this guy? Probably not. This really sucks. This is a very unfortunate position, just because there's no armor on the board. There's magic defense, which is nice, but they don't do magic damage. The only improvement is this, which is just extra agility, which is it's actually probably maybe worth it. We lose a little bit of the strength for the agility. But again, this may trump this. God, I don't know, man. I think we buy this, and I think then we sell both of these. We probably sell one of these rings. Probably this one, because we want to be keeping stuff now in case we get a 4th person. And I think out of these 2, I don't know actually, because I have someone with high agility. I think we maybe keep both rings. Just buy this ring. We can always sell this ring later. It's not like each round gets us less and less. We gain no armor, but we do gain an extra move. Potentially, maybe we look into spell. No, I don't think so. Yeah, this has been quite a long kind of setup for this next fight, because I am quite worried about this one. We have to... Ranged knockouts is actually not too bad. Collision / debuff knockouts are allowed. I don't think this will count. I think this will count as a melee knockout. So spear throw and hammer throw are going to come into play here. Knockout an enemy within 3 turns. Probably very doable, based on the fact that they don't have much in the way of magic armor. Like, we could kill him straight away. So we could get our desire here, which would definitely help because we need that money. Is this an okay board? It just force them left or right. I think we're going to do what we do. Make sure the same goes to mother. I promise, okay. We'll make the correct decision here and actually step him here, so that he can decide to go left or right next turn. We will bulk up you, and we will... Ooh, now this is an interesting thing. Shall we have bulked him up? Because he can absolute himself, which will remove all effects, including the ones we give him. But I think actually we want to go full Chaos Blessing as well. Movable, it's not too bad. And that's all we'll do. We'll see which way these guys go. 3, 2, 5, 4. And they've gone that way. That's 15 armor, this ignores 50%. 40. Definitely won't kill. But it'll certainly be a decent start. Can we actually get in range? The answer is no, unfortunately. Can't get in range, but we might be able to get in range with this guy, so we'll step him back here. And it's a shame because we're kind of wasting our coursing strength. That's fine because he can debuff. He can rebuff later. Let's see which way these go. They're all coming this way. That's fine. Xochi might not actually do too much with this. But it's worth... Is it worth doing the 20% damage now? I don't think it is. I think we want to save the 20% damage from Theron to kill someone straight up. So I'm actually going to not move you either. And you have enough AP to actually move around Theron if required. And yes, he's just stepped forward here. Now I don't think we want Theron to step forward. I'm happy with him to step to the left. Force distraction. I think the force distraction here is probably fine actually. What's his dodge? 21? Let's shoot him first and see what happens. Oh no, we can't because that'll end the turn. I think we have to do this. And then shoot and hope he doesn't dodge. Son of a bitch! Oh, he doesn't have armor to be fair, so we can actually do this. Bang, bang, bang. Yes. Very, very nice. They have kind of blocked themselves off here, but we're doing the same thing. We're kind of making this death corridor. Which I think works better for us, because I think then we can actually use Gideon to push them into each other. So you kind of have to go around like this way, which is really long for you. 1, 2, 3, hammer throw onto Dolores. Might be okay. Yeah, and then we can still do moves. That's fine. So 1, 2, 3. I mean, no, we have to do this from range. This is the problem. I'm he's down. Great news. Oh, now you're right in the way. Well, I guess we can buff you. We got hit movable. Ooh, crit chat, 100% crit. It is very nice, except we have to wait for the throw. This has become a bit trickier. So I can definitely get you into melee, but I don't think that's a smart move. 1, 2. The question is, would it kill you? No. It would reduce your turn down to 1, but that's not actually what we care about. Yeah, we'll go out here. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Now, perhaps we just take the hit with the Emperor to get through this a bit quicker. Because I think we just tried. If the charge doesn't work, then fine. Yeah, okay. We'll take the hit. We did it once. It's fine. It's just poison. I think maybe it's just poison every time. And if it is, that's actually okay for us. Yeah, Thix goes next, so we actually want to make him only have one move. Rooted Bash. I do have a 100% crit chance right now. And she does not have armor, so bang. We'll give you another random buff. One more chance. Excellent news. Yeah. To be fair, maybe when we look at this, because I think it's poison every time. Well, I think maybe I just got damaged once. Maybe we look at some of these wants and desires, or demands, and go, do we actually care? I think we may have done better if we just moved forward twice straight away and got the poison, and then just had that extra, but it opened us up a bit more. Vitality, Wisdom. Wisdom on Gideon, again, is a bit annoying. Vitality's fine. Right. HP MP. No, I think we've got to go this purely because it's armor. And we are super lacking in it. Xochi is never going to get healthy. That's just kind of a fact of life. I mean, HP, MP. 36 HP is actually pretty good as well, to be fair. Not that we'd give it to anyone. I think we have enough rings that are okay. Physical damage is 14 physical damage. But I think we have to get armor. Xochi has got a new title, which is very nice. Hey, look for a cheap spellbook. Basically, do we buy a spell that we don't know? No, thank you. Our loss. I think those ones, I think it's better not to bother, because you don't know what you're getting when you're basically trading a slight saving of something you may not want versus knowing what you want and maybe spending a little bit of premium. Quick knockout again. I think we can probably do that. Let's have a look first, though, before we make any rash decisions. You're very scary. I think. Unless we start doing the Theron encounters. You move as well a lot. You got Magic Mist, which isn't great. In terms of quick kills here, I don't think there's actually many opportunities for it. You actually may be an opportunity. What is this spell? Right, that's Reckless Blitz. Chaotic Intervention. Applies a random buff to all friendly units. So she'll probably do that. -2 armor. Makes you susceptible to getting speared in the face. What's on sale? Cheap items on sale. Very unfortunate. Armor, magic damage, vitality, crit chance, dodge chance. Extra crit is quite nice. We can actually afford this one today. It is 3 armor, 1 strength, HP, crit, and dodge. Might be alright. One thing I think we learnt last time is, you have to either, heavily go into HP or... Actually, no. I think actually going heavily into HP doesn't work unless you actually have the damage to counter it. Because, yeah, okay, you will survive several turns from the people who are trying to kill you, but they will kill you eventually because you can't do enough damage to kill them. So I don't think investing into HP this hard is worth it. So the crit and the dodge is nice. Armor, physical damage, HP and crit. Armor, magic damage, vitality, crit and dodge. This I quite like. Again, it's armor, it's physical damage, it's crit chance, HP. I don't know who I'd put it on though. Agility, crit and dodge. Agility is always nice, but again, not really sure where it's going. Spinning swing. Okay, let's have a look at this. Could be an upgrade to this for Xochi. Agility, HP, crit and dodge. Again, not bad. First of all, we need to put this here. You have wisdom. Vitality. Wise. Okay. I mean, maybe we could start actually investing into magic for you. Maybe make you a spell sword. Differentiate at least a bit from Gideon, but I don't think diversifying is actually that useful. Because it seems like the way to win is to heavily invest in one thing with each character. But it doesn't mean you can probably do some buffs. What have we got here? Something like that, you know. Animalistic Roar, not bad. You know, there's something maybe in there. Annoyingly, that is more armor, but it's, you know, less wisdom, less physical damage. Debuff resistance is nice as well. In terms of items, I'm not very impressed with this round of items. This is probably the best thing going. There's a pretty much straight upgrade to this without the agility, which I think actually is making it a little bit worse. But it's just the fact it has extra armor. I mean, it might even go well on here, to be honest. The knockback chance is very nice, and it saved us a few times. But I mean, 4 armor over 5 magic defense. And if we look here, I think this was all scary in the damage in the armor department. So it's potential. We still have these 2 rings in the back pocket if we want to sell. I don't think we do this round. Look at our recruits. A cheap recruit at this level might actually be worth taking. Let's have a look. Minus armor. Okay, but extra physical damage. And she gets the javelin throw. 1 away from that. Maybe we sort of pick these back. I don't know. Okay, not too bad. This looks maybe a little better. What's this? Plus 12 HP, minus 3 physical, plus 5 armor. Good luck. Knockback resist. Yeah, there's a potential swapper running around here. Anything minus 2 armor is too low now. We don't have enough to invest heavily into it. The fact you have 3 agility at the get-go, but you can get 3 agility quickly enough. This may be the recruit we go for here. I think having a recruit at this point is the useful bit. 12 armor is probably nice, but 32 HP. Oh, you both have 32 HP. And what are you doing? Giving yourself a movable and giving a random debuff, which don't consume turns. And that's not actually not much mana. Random debuffs are quite nice as well, if you can survive that long. And the 12 armor is definitely going to help. This could have been the person to take like this stuff. God, I don't know. This is still very nice. Just 4 range. You know, 40% extra on top of this. We could give her a decent weapon. Or we invest into a decent weapon here. We invest into 1 extra agility as well. The armor sucks still, but we could probably work around it, maybe. Just being able to one-shot someone is the thing here. Because it ignores 50% of the armor, they have quite high armor. And I do like the Undines, even though this is kind of... So it's a one-hit wonder, but it's fine. So we can go into one of these 2 rings if we wanted, something like that. Yeah, that's not too bad. Potentially sell the other one. Or decent chunk of change, actually. Physical damage, vitality. Yeah, I think we sell here. 112. That's probably what we're looking for. I mean, it's something else to do as well. So, you know, it's an extra skill. It's all the things we want. And because we gave her the agility from this, and she has the 3 moves now, maybe next time we give her the 15 agility. Is there anything that gives agility? That's a belt. We don't want that. It's decent, but again, it's a slot we already have. In fact, most of these are. We don't actually have much else going for us. So I think we grab the spear. We either grab the spear, or we grab some cheap stuff and grab that and like this. We could probably afford these 2, maybe? What's that? 68. No, we're just off on that. So something... These 2 together, probably not worth it, to be honest. So yeah, I think we go here. Gives you something to do. Knocking back is always nice. This has got, you know, 31 damage on this. Is nice. Potentially we even make you go like second. I think maybe Gideon goes first. Though actually this is going to do more damage. Because it's longer range. Yeah, so perhaps we actually do a quick shuffle here. Do it like that. Just to let you go second, you put all your buffs up. You go second, you go third, you go fourth. And you go fourth because you can at least move around people. I definitely want to invest you into something to use this mana up. Another Chaos Blessing would be excellent. Just for something to use on your turn. Sorry, 5, 5, 4, 2. So they have a decent amount of moves. You probably want to go first. Quick knockout is a potential against you, 100%. Although actually dividing some of this armor by 5 actually does help a lot. How's this map looking? Pretty good. The people we actually want to hit... oh, they are coming this way straight away. That's very interesting. Alright. I mean, I'm next to you, so I'll bulk up there. The Chaos Blessing I'll give to you as well. Wisdom, fine. We could Force Distract you as well. Not that it does a whole lot. I guess it does a little bit. Ooh, this is interesting now. How do we need a damage spell on him that can actually go past walls. She's positioned very well here. But I think it's the person we Force Distract as well. Resist, that's fine. Oh yeah, should we check and resist up to 40? She has 5 moves. So I don't want to get too close with him unless... I don't really know what to do here. This is an extremely difficult decision. I may just kind of back you up to here. Maybe one more. Because at least you can kind of step 2 this way and maybe do something. Yeah, they position themselves quite well. Annoyingly. Potentially we kind of go like... We really invest in going this way. Give us some breadth. There was the Celtic Intervention. One, two... Yeah, we don't want to get into melee because he'll just get like... He'll get rinsed. Yeah, I think we invest heavily in kind of outflanking here. We got the zap, which actually does now 3 damage, which everyone resists. So we don't do that. There is potential we actually get in range here. Oh yeah, quick knockout. That's probably not going to happen unless this really hurts. Dodge. Oh wow, 30%. Oh, okay. That's really bad. It's fine. You've wasted all your mana now. Why? That's really bad. That's actually the worst that could possibly happen. I don't want to do that because I think you'll just get killed by that. Wow, they all crit. What was your crit chance? 20%? Oh, 110%. Okay, yeah, you got full crit. That knockback was awful. And that Gideon giveth, Gideon taketh away. And there he really tooketh away. So who's dangerous? I think maybe I go... We got the fulfillment at least, but... I think now we're in a real pickle. Making me immobile or immovable is probably fine. Who's dangerous? 15, 19, 13. You're dangerous. You have -2 armor. Very, very bad. Runs over to Satoshi. 30 gold for 1 injury. Oof, come on. Gideon! You really screwed us there. We've just... Every round we've lost something, so we're losing so much momentum on this. That chaotic intervention actually was insane. That was really helping them. So maybe it's something I'll look into in the future. Because I do like this Chaos Blessing. It's very nice. Unfortunately, debilitating water's gotten to the point where I just can't get into range before we can do anything. Which is why I don't like the horizontal vertical ones. They're good to start with. Once you start having like 4 people on the board who are all moving very, very close to each other, it becomes a lot more difficult to actually do anything. So it sucks a little bit. It does have a bit of fire damage, but low magic resist. Again, if we can get in, if they're in range, that's fine. It's kind of okay. What's this one again? Fleeting pressure. Yeah. That's a decent... That's 2 range. It's not bad. Oof. Doing a lot of damage. And you've got the charge, which is going to absolutely destroy. 2 moves, 5 moves, 2 moves, 3 moves. Okay. And yeah, I think just agility is just super strong. Pressure coil. Range 5, magic plus 10. That's pretty good, but we do have too many spells already. What is the cooldown pressure coil? 1? Perhaps we even invest pressure coil like here. Because it is magic damage, right? Perhaps it's very cheap, and I definitely would like it. Magic damage and MP with a skill, which is a nice skill. Maybe remove bulk up. Potentially. Very nice ring there as well. 14 agility. 10 magic damage and 1 agility. What's this sail? 20 HP. So I think we kind of have to go for this, even though losing 10 physical damage is probably not a great idea. Not like you actually got to do anything last turn, to be fair. You know, a pressure coil with enough mana actually might be pretty good. But again, it's the unblocked vertical. We have such an over-reliance on that. Like every skill we have is reliant on it. So I think we should be looking for something else. I'm playing a bit more aggressive. Mass exhaustion is the kind of thing that Satoshi would be great to have. It's that kind of thing. These ones are the kind of thing that we should give him, but again, not like he did anything. Is there actually no armor on the board today? No, it's all weapons and rings, which is actually really bad. 20 MP, dodge, chance, debuff, resistance is okay, but not really what we're looking for. Any good recruits? We can definitely get a recruit here. You're just pure tank, really. Pure tank and luck. We can't actually afford you, to be fair. Again, a little bit more pure tank. If we give pressure oil here, we definitely save some money. By just putting this over here. It's everything you kind of want. Plus some debuff resistance. I mean, it's still 21 plus 5, which is still okay. And to be honest, eventually we may swap it around anyway, but at least you got something else you can do on a turn. Because I don't want you to just be one and done. Heavy bash, not back. Poison, fire. 73, I don't think there's anything else we really invest into. Or is there? Oh, it's cooldown 1, I suppose. 8 wisdom, 4 MP. No, I think we do the Guildhouse Invest. Give you the agility. Gives you the extra move. I'm just not particularly confident. I think maybe Gideon boosted my confidence a lot here for these 2 wins here, but then he just completely fucked us. He wants close call. I don't think any of these guys are going to let us have close call because we don't have much health to begin with. They do go first, which is nice for us because they have 3 moves, so they're going to make a decision. Right. First of all, I'm going to Chaos Blessing Gideon, because I think Gideon is still our best. And I'll bulk Albunia up, because she'll probably go next. I could step forward to Force Distract, but I'm actually just thinking, even though this doesn't have, you know, more damage on the route, I think staying further back is fine. So there's an argument here for jumping in front of pressure coiling, so we get the. Oh no, it's not quick. It's not quick kill. It's gonna lose 3 armor. It's gonna be 28. We did buff the strength for this. Oh, hang on. Let me step forward 1 more. Which makes you susceptible to her, but I think she'll be dead by the time. Yeah, because no, she went first. I think Cedric has to come. Not Cedric. Gideon has to come 1, 2. Ooh, he doesn't have the range either. Stoshi, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Satoshi has the range, so I think Satoshi can kind of come in this way and do it. It does knock back 2, which knocks him to Cedric. It keeps us back. It knocks her back 2. It regens quicker. I think we want to save this because it's obviously cooldown of 4. Save this for when they move forward a bit. So I think we do this. We do a little bit of damage to Cedric, which is fine. Ooh, yeah, and he has 5 moves, so actually, yeah, stepping forward would have put us in a pretty gnarly position. He's unblocked. I think maybe putting Gideon in front, although Gideon doesn't have armor, that's the main problem. Gideon can't be in melee unless he's killing someone. And we definitely want Zotchi to be in this space to throw the hammer. So maybe we start, you know, doing some flanking maneuvers here, because you know that you're going to go first, so you actually might be able to take out Cedric with a critical spear. There's the potential there. So I think we're going to move you quite far out the way. Maybe see if we can drag someone this way. And you will go there. Now, force distraction on Cedric, is that worth it? Potentially. Is it worth it to do it on Boran? Much more likely, because I think he's going to be dead. Or at least injured. And I'm going to guess we can't get into a position where we can actually do any damage here, so... We'll step twice to the side. That... We don't want to go again, because I think... maybe we go 1 more, because we're hoping that he's going to be dead. And we'll probably walk forward anyway. This javelin throw is going to make or break. It broke. Oh boy. At least they're done for now. Oh yeah, the collision happened. That's nice. I guess one of the things with them being next to each other, the collisions are hard to see unless you're actually watching from down there. Chaos Blessing is magic damage. Great. Yeah, I guess that's the one thing about that spell I need to be careful of. Very nice. Not very nice. We're just taking so many injuries. I think actually you may be dead now, as well as you just did. Oh, we're in a pretty gnarly position here. Just run like that. Ooh, good fleeting pressure. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to save you. You know, dodging would definitely save you though. I think we just use everything here. Force distract. Give yourself a immovable. Fire the beam. Like the crits, really. Especially that knockback. There we go. Albuena died. Well, you didn't last long. Xochi's still hanging in there. Hang on, he has 10 injury counters. I'm pretty sure that kills you. Gideon getting strength and Theron again, that's fine. Dirty stab. Chaos Current. It's possibly a thing we do. I think we have to go with Chaos Current here. I think, even though it's 2 range, we need stuff that we can fire around corners. We can't keep relying on the up and down, left and right. Gideon did get +3 armor. Unlucky, so that's nice. We got our gold. You stumbled upon an old dungeon and find an ancient book magically bound, possessed, or detailing some sort of ritual. On the wall it reads, "Heavy words lie hollow on burdened hearts, only blood begets power." I've not seen this one before, and I'm curious about it. Here's our issue. We could lose Gideon. Or we could lose like Xochi, which is fine, because he's pretty much dead anyway. Or we could lose our wizard, which is probably a bad idea, because we just invested fairly heftily into that. You know, it's basically, you know, it's a 1 in 3. Although I don't know if it counts the people on the bench. That kind of makes it 50-50. I feel like this run is already weird enough. I think we should go forward, see what the power is. Yeah, we lost Theron, but we gained the Necronomicon, which we've had before. Knockback chance, crit chance, borrowed might. I don't think that was worth it, to be honest. But we did it because it was funny. We didn't lose Gideon, at least. And I guess it gives us a bit more room to play with the stuff we've got here. We can actually start thinking about a wizard with this instead. But that'll be it for this episode. This has been a weird run so far. Somehow we've got to the final round. But we're down 2 units, so it's going to be interesting. We were in this position last time. And we have a decent amount of gold to potentially give us something. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoy this, please like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Thank you for watching.